When you're smuggling fake money, it helps to be creative. This is a glimpse of how waves of fake dollars are smuggled from Peru into the United States. Stashed inside a toy Santa or lining this laptop case. But the Peruvian police are taking note. This police surveillance video shows a smuggler shopping for shoes. She's looking for a thick sole with enough space to insert a wad of neatly folded banknotes. Shortly afterwards, she and another woman were caught red-handed at Lima's international airport after an investigation lasting months. Operation Tijuana is the police fraud squad's most successful sting operation to date. One by one, gang members were arrested across Peru's sprawling capital. Success, says Peru's police fraud squad chief, Colonel Walter Escalante.
Los primeros 15 días, una ciudadana panameña que llevaba $342,000, una peruana que llevaba más de $140,000. Estamos hablando de casi $500,000 en 15 días. Esto nos ha puesto más en alertas a nosotros. La salida acá, como le vuelvo a repetir, el aeropuerto internacional Jorge Chávez tiene conexiones para todo el mundo.
By plane, overland, usually through Mexico, and by post. Via many routes, the fake dollars are headed north. And since Peru has become the epicenter of fake dollar production, the US Secret Service is taking a special interest.
Desde el 2009 que venimos trabajando nosotros en coordinación ya conjunta con el Servicio Secreto de los Estados Unidos, nosotros hemos incautado aproximadamente $75 millones falsos. Desconocemos el porcentaje que pudiera haber ingresado ilegalmente y que pudiera haberse, como dicen, camuflado en el sistema financiero de los Estados Unidos. Pero 75 millones estimamos que es la mayor parte de lo que ellos han logrado ingresar al sistema financiero de los Estados Unidos.
But sources inside the illicit business suggest that Escalante's estimate could be too optimistic. Veteran counterfeiter Geraldo Chavez, not his real name, met secretly with CCTV in a backstreet hotel. He said his gang was producing an average of 3 to 5 million in fake US $100 bills every week.
Semanalmente se mueve unos 3 a 5 millones. Es que no solo es una máquina, son 5 a 6, 7 máquinas. Y las máquinas, uno trabaja de madrugada, botan planchas. Cada plancha viene entre 50 a 100 billetes de $100. O sea, una plancha te bota $10,000.
Each fake $100 bill is worth around $20 to $25 on the black market.
En 5 millones viene a ser 1 millón, un poquito más. Porque también se le paga al que hace la textura.
That figure may be closer to the mark, but working out how much this black market business is worth is mostly guesswork, says economy professor Enrique Castellanos.
I would say it's like about, they make like $10 million per day face value in US dollars. So that's like about $3,600 million per year, which in black market value, you're talking like about $500 to $600 million.
Peru's speciality is the fake $100 bill, and there's a cottage industry of artisans who make them look almost identical to the real thing. It looks like he's dipping his hand into a bag of cocaine. In fact, it's potato starch, used to give the fake bill the texture of a real one.
Tiene buena textura, tiene relieve, buena textura. El papel es especial. Es un papel tipo papel Kimberly, se asemeja al papel moneda, que es para ya circular en transacciones o mandarlo al extranjero.
Orders come in from home and abroad, and production even of millions of fake dollars, is fast. The counterfeiters work on the outskirts of Lima, in shanty towns, which climb into the foothills of the Andes, a place where outsiders are uncommon and unwelcome.
Esto primero se diseña y pasa por una placa. ¿Ya? Y la placa es una plancha donde va esto, el billete va impreso. De ahí viene el proceso del papel. El papel va con la placa junto a la máquina y se comienza a tirar las planchas, y saca tu cuenta cuánto tiempo. Entonces uno trabaja de madrugada, no de día, porque las máquinas suenan, aparte que las máquinas están en el monte arriba, en los cerros, que son pueblos jóvenes, ahí donde la gente hace sus casas prefabricadas.
Police raids have interrupted this secretive world operated, say police sources, by 4 families. But even the police admit they have to admire the craftsmanship. Sheets of notes are produced using state-of-the-art offset printers, but the finishing touches are by hand. Often whole families do this detailed work. Yet despite the raids and the arrests, waves of smugglers still pass undetected through Lima's international airport.
Inside a textbook, a laptop bag, and even inside the laptop itself.
Fake bills don't show up on airport scanners. Many of these examples were captured in raids or being smuggled into the US. But the US isn't the only destination for these bogus greenbacks, says Colonel Escalante.
Ha estado saliendo a países como Venezuela, últimamente estaba saliendo también a Argentina, ¿no? Bueno, ahora Argentina ya cambió de gobierno, pero sobre todo a países donde hay control monetario sobre el dólar. Son países que tienen inestabilidad monetaria, donde el dólar pues tiene un precio en el mercado negro muy elevado frente al precio oficial, con lo que ocurre, por ejemplo, en Venezuela, ¿no? Esto nos ha permitido a nosotros conocer las rutas internacionales en las cuales se mueve el dólar falsificado.
Money changes hands freely on the streets of Peru's capital. But Peruvians are hardwired to be wary. Shops warn counterfeit bills will be perforated on the spot. Money changer Karina Tarazona just hole-punched 40 fake bucks.
Siempre traen billetes falsos y nosotros los picamos y los desechamos, pues, ¿no? Para que no siga circulando.
It's Peru's open, unregulated economy which makes it a hub for counterfeiting, says Castellanos.
Peru has a dollarized economy. 50% of the money in the banks is in US dollars, so we are very familiar with this currency, and it is used widely all throughout Peru. Also because we have a very informal economy, which is like about 70% of the economy doesn't pay taxes, which at the end forces this business to do cash business only. So the uses of cash is intensive. And third, you have cheap hand labor, and this is a very manual process. So you add up all those factors, and probably that's why we have, sadly, one of the first places in the world.
Meanwhile, unlike in the US and Europe, offset printers are everywhere and uncontrolled. Whole neighborhoods are known for fake documents. Here, for a small price, you can get anything from forged housing deeds to bogus job contracts.
This is the epicenter of printing in Lima, both legal and illegal. Here you can get fake driving licenses and even fake university degrees. But the real money is in fake bills, and it's just a stone's throw from the Palace of Justice.
One might think that's ironic. In fact, it's rather convenient. Rampant corruption in the judiciary helps forgers smuggle millions in fake bills out of Peru every month. It's got so bad that the US Secret Service set up an office in Lima 3 years ago to work with the Peruvian police. That means more raids, say authorities, and stiffer prison sentences for convicted counterfeiters. But Raimundo Orcia, a 20-year veteran of the Peruvian police, says they also need better intelligence to keep one step ahead of the forgers.
Hay personas que van a circular los billetes, van a distribuir los billetes, ¿ok? Bajo ese parámetro, y ojo, hay otro equipo que hace el control de calidad, increíblemente. O sea, es una organización delictiva y así hay que tratarlo. Yo pregunto, si esta organización delictiva trabaja de esta manera, es obvio que nuestro personal tiene que trabajar mucho mejor, ¿cierto? Por eso que estoy insistiendo que debe existir un centro de análisis de falsificaciones, no solamente de billetes, documentos de identidad falsos, cheques falsos, títulos valores, ¿no? Contratos, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. ¿Por qué? Porque el Perú, lamentablemente, tiene una incidencia mayor en este tipo de fraudes.
Restlessly innovative in their production and creative in their distribution, fighting the counterfeiters is a war of attrition, says a weary Colonel Escalante. But somehow he seems grateful it's still a game of cop versus robber.
Estamos hablando de un delito no violento. Quiere decir, en este caso hay mafias, pero estas mafias no usan armas, no usan explosivos, entre ellos no hay sicariato, ¿no? Como lo hay en droga. Entonces se sienten creativos, más que todo de lo que hacen, ¿no? Se sienten creativos porque, bueno, ellos lo primero que dicen es caray, ¿por qué voy a transportar droga? Mejor falsifico dinero, ¿no? Y las penas son menos. Ellos se cuidan mucho de, como dicen, no inundar el mercado financiero de dólares falsos, porque si inundan, todo el mundo crea un caos y malogra el negocio.
Counterfeiters may be artists of sorts, but their work feeds into a much more dangerous criminal network. As the world's biggest cocaine producer, Peru is no stranger to the violence of the international drugs trade. And in this shady world, business is good.
Pero igual siempre hay gente, proveedores que vienen y compran por cantidad y se las ingenian para sacar fuera del país o al interior del país. Pero esto nunca va a morir, o sea, son mafias que están por todo Lima, ¿entiendes? O sea que puede haber un operativo en Nueva York, bien se arregla, bien son presos, pero igual sigue, es una cadena.
As long as the incentives are high and the deterrents are low, for now, all the counterfeiters have to do to make money is print it.